My name is Charla Bear. I am an enrolled member of Tanana Village, which is an Athabascan tribe in Alaska. And for work, I am what's called a design researcher, but I'm a former journalist. So the way I identify myself is I am an enrolled member of Tanana Village. Kind of one level up from that is I am Athabascan. One level up from that is I'm Alaska Native. And that is different from being Native Alaskan. Being Native Alaskan just means you're native to Alaska, so you could be born there and be Native Alaskan. Alaskan Native means that you are a member of an Alaska Native tribe. I also happen to be Native Alaskan because I was born there. And then I'm Native American in the biggest bucket. And I probably use Native and Native American and sometimes American Indian, interchangeably. So I knew right away, right when I was considering going into journalism, that I wanted to do public radio. It's really the only medium that I wanted to work in. My first job out of school was at NPR, and I stuck with radio the whole time. So I did producing, directing, reporting, anchoring, and a little bit of editing. Some of the things for me, being Native American, were things just like assumptions. So I would be, for instance, I would be the one representative on behalf of all Native America. But that's how some of my managers or something would see me, is that if I was Native American, I must know all there is to know about Native America. Editors would want to do stories about Alaska Native corporations, and not knowing and not even thinking that, even though I'm Alaska Native, that I might be a shareholder in that corporation and that it might be a conflict of interest for me. There's just a lot of, I think assumptions that they would come to me with a story like that, for instance, and say, oh, Charla, you should work on this story because you're Native American, and have no idea what my affiliations might be, never thinking to ask me what my affiliations might be, and just, I don't know, it just always put me in really awkward situations where I had to then, try to politely explain myself, but also, try to educate a little bit, and sometimes well, I would say definitely do journalism. Go for journalism, do it, jump in, because there are not enough of us. And when I say us, I mean people of all sorts of non-mainstream backgrounds. If you are a non-middle class, non-white person, anything else, if you are anything besides those things, please do journalism because there are just not enough people who have those perspectives, who can see from different perspectives. And I would say that, and somebody who has a non-mainstream background doesn't just serve their own population well, but serves lots of other populations well. So, sometimes I would be the one rallying for a story about African Americans or for, people who are poor or, whatever, just because I have those experiences where I have that empathy and I can relate. So I would say that, more journalists of color, more journalists of non-mainstream backgrounds, more journalists who come from low-income backgrounds, more journalists who, have non-traditional sexual orientations, we all help journalism. We all help each other. We all create more accurate stories, more comprehensive stories, more interesting stories. And yes, I would say definitely just please jump in. Don't be afraid of who you are, and make sure that you point it out. Make sure you tell stories about it. Make sure you know that people know you exist.